and welcome to Zen Woman. I'm Kirsty Jones, founder of Zen Woman, and today I'm going to talk to you about perfect days, or how to have more perfect days, how to get more life into your years, or why we need to do it. So just think for a moment about how quickly time passes, how you seem to blink, and the day's gone, or the week, or the month, or even years. And think about what you did in that time. You know, sometimes you can't even remember how you got there. You can't remember what you've done all week apart from work or cook or clean. How many times did you actually live in the last month? How many days did you have where you went to bed with a smile on your face because you just had a perfect day? Or even in the last year? But aren't those days the definition of life? Life isn't the time we've spent in the office or in the kitchen or stressing. Life is about those times when we feel good and we smile and it's positive. And we all seem to think that this just happens. Life just happens. Well, it doesn't, because in today's society we have a million stresses and pressures on us all the time, and it builds up, and you've got to be the mum, and you've got to do this for the kids, and you've got to cook the dinner, and you've got to clean the house, and you've got to go to work, and your boss has put in extra pressure, and you haven't seen your friends in a while, and everything, blah, 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 blah. And it takes over, and before you know it, time is gone, and you haven't lived. We have to plan this into our lives. It sounds odd that you have to plan to live, but you do. And you can be so much more productive when you do. I mean, we all use excuses. I'm too busy, I've got too much work, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the money. Really? Is one day out of a month or a fortnight, is that really going to take much away? When actually taking that time out to have an amazing day means you come back revitalized, re-energized, and much more productive. So actually you're not losing anything in time or in the work that you get done, or in the things that you get done. You will be more energized from taking a time out to do things that you enjoy and love and get inspired and motivated again. It helps your relationships with the people that you do it with, or even if you're doing it by yourself, you come back a happier, more balanced person, so you get on with people better. It will actually improve your life, not take away from the time that you have or the energy that you have. Or even money. It doesn't cost much to have a perfect day. Granted, if your perfect days only consist of 5-star restaurants and hotels and things like that, but most of us can have perfect days with things that don't cost a lot. And we can save up for the perfect days anyway. If you don't have your Starbucks for a month, imagine what you could do on that day when you've saved all the money instead of having a coffee. Have a coffee at home. So it makes me sad to think about how many of us just waste our days, our hours, our weeks or months, whatever the time. In fact, sometimes we're actively wishing it away. You know, we're waiting for the weekend, and then we don't even do anything on it. So all week, you've essentially wasted 5 days of your life waiting for the 2 days, but you haven't planned anything on those 2 days. So you don't actually do anything. You just don't go to work. Or, you know, not going to work doesn't count. You need to actually plan things that you enjoy. Yes, it's nice not to be at work, but wouldn't it be so much more amazing if you had a perfect day? Now, these perfect days can be anything. If just going to the beach, or getting some nice walks in, or having a day out with the family, or a movie day, whatever your perfect days are, we need to have more of them. And not just, I'm going to take an hour out. For these perfect days, I mean days. We need a whole day not thinking about work and stressful things, just enjoying it. So, I have a little task for you. I would like you to get a pen and paper and just close your eyes with the pen and paper in front of you for a moment. And I want you to think about all those things that you really enjoy doing that make up your perfect days. It could be a nice movie on the sofa with your partner or the kids, or going to the cinema, going to the beach, having a walk through the forest. It could be going to that fancy restaurant, or going out to a hotel, or going for a nice drive. It can be painting, it can be playing board games or computer games, or whatever it is that makes you truly happy. And think about all of them, all the little, even the itty bitty things, like having a croissant for breakfast, you know, having your favorite coffee or tea, or just putting on really cozy socks when it's cold, lighting the fire. So I've given you a big long list. We're just going to take a moment for you to think of your own list. And I want you to open your eyes with the paper in front of you and write down everything that comes. Absolutely every little thing. Whether it's a cuddle with the cat, walking hand in hand with your partner, or hopping on a plane or a train and going somewhere for the day, having a day out. No matter how big or small, taking these few moments, and we're just going to wait here while you do this. Or you can pause the video if you want to take a bit more time, or you can do it afterwards. And you can expand this after the video as well, so you'll think of more things, and often later on you'll be like, oh yeah, I really enjoy that, or I haven't done that, or whatever it is. So you can always add to this. And what I recommend doing is getting yourself a notebook or a sketchbook, depending if you're what sort of way inclined you are, and filling it with these ideas. Now, you can organize it any way you want to. You can have a page for big things, different pages for like different prices that you can have. You can organize full days. So you could have a day where it starts with your croissant and your favorite coffee for breakfast, followed by a walk with the dog, followed by a lunch at your favorite restaurant, or whatever it is, all the little things. Or you can categorize it by morning things, afternoon things, days out, weekends, whatever. You can do vision boards, so you can create pictures of your perfect days. And I just want you to have this book specifically for those perfect days. And I want you to have these days at least once a month. So I want you to choose a date every month for the next 12 months and write it down. And that is your day for your perfect day. Obviously things may come up. If something comes up, do not cancel the perfect day. Put it off till one day later, one day before, or 1 week, whatever it is. Make it happen. If you can, by the end of the year, we'll be up to 2 days a month. Or once a week. It will monumentally improve your life. Actually, your focus, your productivity, your creativity, your relationships, your communications, you will feel happier, more balanced. You'll feel like you're living again. This little thing, bringing back life into your years. Even the planning is fun because you're thinking about life again. So, I hope you do this. Send us some pictures of your vision boards if you vision board. So thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you again in the next video.